Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Matty Crafts, and today we're going to go over how I made this Halo 1 mock of Master Chief finding the flood-infected Captain Keyes. And this probably is one of my favorite mocks so far. This is just super cool, and to me, I loved Halo 1, so this was a blast to make. This guy's going to go right up on the shelf, and I have to rearrange some things next to the other Halo 1 mock. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in there. Over this Halo Series 9 Captain Keyes. I was going to say Master Chief, I don't know why, but it's a Series 9 Captain Keyes that I picked up a long time ago at Walmart. And I figured I would open it and make a really cool Proto Gravemind mock out of it. So let's open him real quick. That was almost too easy. There we go. There is Captain Keyes himself with this weird, squishy, I guess this is supposed to be like his infected form kind of thing that goes over him. But I'm not going to use that, so we'll just put that to the side for now. But I want to make a mock on Halo 1, like one of the last missions, you have to go find Captain Keyes and he's stuck in the Proto Gravemind. So Chief basically kills him and then he escapes the ring. So I want to make a mock with this little figure, and I will say it's very basic, the figure, but he's actually kind of cool. I wish they would have made more like Halo 1, the Halo 1 like pilots, or not pilots, but like the Halo 1 ship, people that are on the ship that just run the ship and they had to fight. They just go around with their pistol and then they like cower in the corner. If you played Halo 1, you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, so I think this is going to be a really fun little mock, and I get another gun, which is nice because I'm kind of low on guns. So I'm going to use this Captain Keyes and we're going to make a Proto Gravemind. Alright, so what we're going to need to do for this project is Captain Keyes is going to be at the bottom part of it, and the flood form, or the Proto Gravemind, is going to be kind of around, or not around, but like 2 to 3 times its size. So these are all scrap pieces that I got out of my scrap bin, and we're going to try to do the best we can to make something similar to the Proto Gravemind, and I have the picture up on my monitor to my left, and then put Captain Keyes in it later. So let's just get started. Alright, so after a little bit of work, I got to this point. I feel like this point's good. Actually, I need to chop that off. I feel like this point's pretty good. It kind of looks like a starfish, but that's how it looks in the game. So now we need to glue Captain Keyes onto the front, and we also need to start adding hot glue all over this to make it look a little bit more floody. So we're just going to kind of glue his back to this piece. So now we're going to add hot glue all over this and really transform it into something completely different. So I'm going to add hot glue all over this thing and really try my best to make it kind of look like the one in the game, and then I'll be back. We just finished making the Captain Keyes flood form, and I painted the whole thing base coat of black like I do with, pretty much everything. But I really like how he turned out. You can kind of see him in there, he looks like he's covered in this biomass. And I know there's supposed to be like more faces kind of sticking out, but I just didn't have those, so I figured I would skip that. But that looks really good. This is still drying. But now I took some dollar store foam core and I took a Tupperware lid and I cut out what's the semicircle. In this is where Captain Keyes is kind of on the side on top of the semicircle. But we also have to make some little pillars that are going to be standing up on the side as well. So to do that, I'm taking these little chunks that I cut out. It's a little thick. And we're going, I'm not measuring any of this, kind of chopping it in right there, and then cutting along both sides. Also taking off the edges, and we're gonna wrap this with some foam core up on top, and that'll pretty much be these pieces. I might do a little bit more work on them, but that's about it. I'm gonna make 6 of these, paint them separately, and then also raise this piece up, and then have a ramp coming down where Master Chief comes up. So I'm gonna work on these pieces off camera, and then we'll be back for the ramp. Made the ramp piece, which is just another piece of foam core. I just beveled the edge, and that's just gonna go right on there. I'm gonna leave these 2 sides open, and we also finished up with the pillars that are gonna be up on top of here as well. They're pretty simple, but they'll look better when they're painted. So let's attach this ramp piece and continue to work on this project. Now that we have the ramp on there, we also have this block of styrofoam that I cut out, and that's gonna go right on the bottom, and that's gonna hold this piece up. So using the same Tupperware container I used to cut out this piece, I cut out a semicircle, and that's gonna go right on top of there to add some more depth and detail to this piece. Now I'm gonna add some small little bits of detail. I have this piece pretty much done for the base. There's some more stuff we have to do as well, like paint these pieces and then stick them on later, but for now, I think this is where we can start adding the paint. And instead of doing a black base coat today, we're just gonna do a purple coat right over. I just wanna see, I just bought this purple paint, so I figured I would just see how strong it really is. And it looks like it will do a pretty good job as long as I put it on thick enough, so that's nice. Now that I have a lot of these other pieces just kind of waiting for them to dry, I want to focus on the actual Captain Keyes flood form real quick. And to do that, I have a selection of different colored paints, and I just want to make this thing look kind of gross. You know, you think of the flood, you think of this gross kind of organism. So that's what I want to do. So I'm going to take some paper towel and basically just drop the paint right on it and start dabbing it all around this figure. I think we have to do a base coat of some color first because I'm not going to be able to get into all these little groups, so I'm going to base coat it in this color. Now that we have these pieces dry, and I also added a little blue dot in there to represent kind of like a light, we are going to glue them on individually to this. And that's this piece done. Sorry for my phone. And then Captain Keyes will be going right there. Oh, this thing's gonna look so great. We have these pillars all set up. In the game, there's like this invisible hollow pads that are going around. So I took some of the plastic from these cases that you get the Mega Bloks figures out of, and I'm going to add some blue paint that's on a cloth, and I'm just gonna press it down like that, and hopefully, oh, that doesn't look very good. This is supposed to represent like the hollow pads that are going around this whole thing. So I'm gonna give it a shot with this MOC and we'll see how it looks. And if it doesn't look good, then I know not to do it next time. So it's basically gonna be like that all the way around. I'm gonna do that off camera, and then we're gonna work on Mr. Keyes himself a little bit, and then this MOC is almost done. Mr. Captain Keyes here. I think he's looking pretty good. You can kind of see him right there. But he needs to look a little bit darker. So to do that, I'm gonna do our famous wash. Well, it's not really famous, but it's a wash. Wash is just black paint and some water, and it's just gonna get in all those little nooks and crannies and make this thing look even grosser than it already is, which is kind of hard to do, so I'm pretty happy with it. And there's one coat of wash on it. I'll see how this looks, and I might do another coat of a wash, but that looks pretty good. I like how that's looking. All right, everybody, we are back, and it's been a day. This is all dried up, and I think this looks really cool. And this guy's completely dry as well. I have to do a little bit of customization to his face, which we're gonna do right now with some black paint. So I'm gonna put some black paint where his eyes are. Just a little bit of a better look to that. And now what we're also gonna do is, I forgot to add these these pieces of the flood that's like kind of spreading off and infecting the other areas as well. So I had to make them separately, and they're a different color right now, so I'm gonna have to overpaint them and kind of blend them into the piece right here. But first we're gonna glue on Captain Keyes himself in this corner, and then we are going to add these pieces and cut these pieces and kind of connect them to this and the ground around. Just some hot glue on these back two pieces, and we're just gonna put him right on down. That's what he's looking like. Oh, that looks so cool. So I'm gonna do that to a few more areas, repaint and touch up these things a little bit, and then we're on to the next part. So we just finished putting Captain Keyes in his spot with all the extra strands that are going out, and this thing's looking really cool. I really like how this looks. But on this walkway here, I want to add some more kind of like the flood color and splodges kind of coming up, because I feel like this is going to be more messy than just straight purple right now if it is infected. So I'm going to take some paper towel, and I'm going to dab on this pretty much all over the place, but also not making it too messy. Just something like that, so it's a little bit more chaotic than just a straight purple. I thought that was pretty nice. I made this Master Chief a long time ago out of the Series 10 gold poly bag Master Chief, and I just kind of have them laying around. I use them for a video, so I think this is the perfect time to use this Master Chief to complete this MOC. I'm gonna glue him down onto this platform, and this should be his new resting spot for probably forever.
No human life signs detected. The captain, he's one of them. We can't let the flood get off his ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do.
So that's it, guys. This is done, and I think it turned out amazing. I love it. I'm very happy that the actual Captain Keyes infection form looked good, and I just think it looks really good, actually. A lot of the stuff I look at and I'm like, well, you know, it's okay, but this actually turned out perfectly. I had to figure out what to do with this Master Chief anyway, so I'm happy that it worked out. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Put a lot of time into it, so very happy with that. Put him on the shelf. And also, for the next couple MOC ideas I have, I picked up some things from Target. I found these new Halo 1 blind bags. I'm super happy about these. I read all the codes. I probably won't do another blind bag opening unless you guys want that. If you want another blind bag opening, I can open all of these. I already know what's in them, but Put in the comment section down below if you want the blind bag opening. And then also I got this Halo ODST. He was on sale, so I figured I would pick him up. And yeah, so we're going to do a couple mocks out of these two things. I think that's what I have planned next. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We were at 57 subscribers at the point of this video, getting very close to 100. And at 100, I'm going to be doing a really little cool mock, and I'm going to be shipping it off to one of you guys who win the giveaway. So thank you guys so much for all the love and support lately. I hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you around. Peace.